Hello everyone, welcome back to SLuredWOrds Plays FTL. Last episode we lost again as the Stormwalker, going back again as Nisos. Let's just get started. The data carrier is filed to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for your journey, so make sure you explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Alright, so yeah, we're having a lot of bad luck right now when it comes to... Also going to put you on shields. When it comes to our weapons, but... Let's go. And by weapons, I mean ship. I'm a little tired. We've been having a little trouble with the last couple runs, is what I really meant to say. This beacon has been built for a nearby civilian space station and no one hails your ship. That's a good start. Alright. Also, let's turn these on. Let's go to the distress beacon. Yeah, the stress beacon is coming from the surface of the nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Let's investigate the moon. You find a colony that seems to be recently attacked, exploiting devastation. You find a lone survivor. Let's invite him to join our crew. He states that he was a shield operator before he was stranded, happily offers services and chime for an exchange game off that rock. Okay, look, we're gonna mix you guys up a little bit. There we go. I need like a tissue. I should have really blown my nose out before I start recording, but you know, can't change the past. Let's go here. The routing on this, by the way, looks not good. Beacon was placed too close to a supergiant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out there or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the dangers of the sun, moves into engage. Alright. See how this dual laser does. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Lord. This can be a fire. Let's just get that fixed up before it's a problem. It's already laggy too, so that's good. Ship is peering powers FTL and is trying to escape. Okay, look, we're gonna take care of that fire down there in a second. You get in there. Then they're dead. You're already dead. Anyways, let's open this up. The ship explodes, leaving behind scrap material. Alright, so what are our goals for this episode? Get Sector 8 and get a dub. It's easy as that. And yet so hard at the same time. It's an elusive dub with this ship for sure, and elusive even Sector 8. There are only 2 ships within range, and they seem to be engaged in battle. One of them has markings of a space pirate. Let's aid a civilian ship. You power up your weapons and move into engage. Alright. Close all the doors. Let's oxygenate them real quick. Should really heal my units too as well. Okay. I probably could have waited. I didn't need to use that Leto, but that's okay. Okay. Look, it's fine because we're just gonna do this. Still a little framey. Still a little framey for sure. Let's close these doors and open them all up. Then we'll close them again. And you're dead. Pilot ship breaks apart. He hastes to contact civilian ship. Civilian wisely made a fast retreat while he distracts the hostile ship. Well, this is going good so far for us. It's probably gonna try to go down here. Probably should try to incorporate that nebula a little bit more. And it's not too late if we go through this way, but you know, Oh, you select automated rebel scout attacking small refueling outpost. Let's intervene to defend the outpost. Detecting a higher threat, the automated ship moves into engage. So what's been going on in my life? Still working 56 hours, which, you know, still been kind of rough, but making it work. Still trying to get through the semester. So I'm got through a couple albums of the White Stripes, and so anything I say here is, you know, completely definitive till I get through everything. The ship breaks apart and he stops where he can. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by the scouts. Take this on the house. Let's go. Let's go here, even. Speak is being patrolled by an unmanned scout. A fight is unavoidable. It starts to power up his FTL tribe. If it gets away, no doubt warn to flee if you're in position. Alright, let's go for this and this. Oh, my neck. So, you know, for one, too, funnily enough, I was researching the beef a little bit, and by researching more, like, an article came up in my news feed talking about the beef between the White Stripes and the Black Keys, which is also really funny if you think about it. The White Stripes, the Black Keys. I mean, you know, really, they're both parts of the piano. Honestly, I think if they formed like a super group, like the Arctic Monkeys does with other people, they actually might have like real potential there. Except you have two drummers, which, you know, that might make it a little difficult. The ship breaks apart, and you feel relief in the knowledge that you'll still be hopefully one step ahead of the fleets. Let's go down here. But apparently there's like a little bit of beef. And I guess the music do sound very similar. And okay, not very similar. I don't think they sound very similar. I think they have individual styles. Well, especially while our pirate ship approaches you, hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. We'll never surrender with our crew to slavers. Okay. But I think they sound similar or familiar. That's a good way to describe it. I think they sound familiar. They definitely take some, you know, some inspiration from blues and blues rock and all that stuff, like the grassroots stuff. I don't know. Is it bluegrass? Yeah, I'm thinking of the word bluegrass, not whatever I just said. Something else grass related. You know, it's like right now 5 a.m. It's a little tired right now. We surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, I'll die anyway. Sure, welcome aboard, Lombard. You're going to, sensors for now. You go here, they're gonna be like here to here. You go here, they're gonna be like here to here. They don't really have time, so let's just go up here. I should have aimed for the nebula a little bit more. Maybe that would have given us an extra beacon or two. You arrive at the sector and greeted by a science vessel. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proper position. I have no need for drone parts, so I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to starve out here, honestly. You come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive a transmission from the pirate ship. Stay out of this, and we'll make it worth your while. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks him up to you. I think it came out zooming. Let's go. Ouch. You know what? No. Nope, never mind. I didn't even have a chance. Turn off the Leto. Get the Leto out of here. But yeah, so I think they got kind of like a blues rock sound. That's the best way to describe it. They have similar. I would say also like the guitar sounds are very similar, especially at times, not always. You proved a sufficient match for the pirates, and now powered the FTL to get away. Fine, our previous offer was in Charon Snuff. Let's improve it. Nah. I think you're already dead, even. The pirate ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of scrap material. You examine the ship you just saved. You're too late. A hull breach deprived the crew of oxygen during your fight with the pirate. You salvage what you can. Let's go here. You know, we don't have time for the nebula. I was thinking about it, though. But there's no way. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL travels charge, you can jump to the next sector. There's a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. Do you have any extra explosives? We'll gladly pay for them. I have to ignore you. I want to pay you any missiles, but it's just too dangerous. Because we might need Oleto. Let's go this pirate controlled, because then we don't have to go through a nebula. Sector. Your somewhat isolated region is thrown into chaos by the Starved Rebellion. Even in peacetime, it was always beset by pirates, but now it is the center for operations for countless pirate fleets. Sweet. That means more scrap for me. Pirates love scrap. Once you arrive at the location, distress calls, the ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation's gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to its nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Yeah, sure. Take a bit of scrap as down payment, and we'll follow your signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. Let's go to here. And then we'll jump back down here to this nebula. And then just jump ourselves way out here, and then maybe kind of see what's in this area up here. You escort the ship to the requested beacon. Much to your dismay, you're ambushed by a rebel ship. You walked right into their trap. That's fine. That means literally nothing to me. You know what? I'm gonna use a Leto. Never mind. It wasn't even worth it. So we're gonna still get that missile off anyways. You're running low on missiles. Also, back to my point that I was trying to get at. I think they have very similar sound, and since they're both blues rock guitarists, I can definitely see that. Subjectively, I think I still liked Black Keys more, especially as time's gone on. From their first album, because the first album actually the White Stripes' first album, kind of was weird. It's the best way to describe it to me. It's just weird to me, but in a good way. Ship explodes leaving behind a substantial collection of scrap material. It felt like it was the most experimental, and that's why I can't give a definitive answer on this till I listen to the whole discography. But let's go to this door here. And what do we need right now? We could really use some better weapons. I need a weapon. You stuck to a hub of activity nearby. A large corporation set up a train depot and has a number of well-armed ships patrolling. This area seems to be a relatively safe place to get repairs. Alright. There's nothing good here. Cloaking is kind of alright. Drone control is kind of interesting. You know what? Nah, you know what, actually? I got a better idea. Except that I need to... I probably could have bought one less power. But I think that's the best idea. We can get drone control later. We are in no rush for drone control. A airship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship away nearby. Undoubtedly station looking for you. Alright. This is what we wanted. We want to fight. So yes, subjectively, I think Black Keys are better. I was personal bias, and maybe it's because I listened to them first, and just, can't help myself, but I really do like the Black Keys a little more subjectively. Objectively, though, especially after listening to that first album, because I think especially applies for the first album. It was probably like it's the most experimental stuff I heard so far from the White Stripes, and a lot of it is to an extent pretty. I wouldn't say super experimental, but definitely not the status quo. That's a good way to put it. It's not the status quo of, like especially the early 2000s rock music that was going on at the time. I find myself impressed right now listening to it compared to even some like the more basic rock I've been kind of listened to a little bit more at least of. Oh, let's go. Nice timing to stop that. We really need some more missiles too. I could have maybe bought some more of those. And you're dead. Ship explodes, and if you leave from now, so I still one step ahead of the fleet. Alright. Still a little framey. You're immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, traveler. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Care to take a bit of mercenary work? Yes, this is what I think it is. Yes, this gives us a free weapon. Some of our friends have taken into piracy into the recent chaos of the war. You'd like to convince some with the poor decision by severely damaging the ship. We'll gradually pay you as long as you don't kill them all. Just be sure not to blow them up. You say nervously as he directs you to a nearby moon. You find a pirate ship docked there. They immediately respond to your appearance with your money or your life. There must be news to this. Yes, you must. Also, I'm not super worried about this. Tell you what, if you want to get in there, go. You know what? You go for the shields because they can't hurt us. Ah, oh, damn it! They now can hurt us. Thought we can get there fast enough. We really do need a better weapon, though. You know what? Those are out of sync, anyways. They hail your ship saying, "Alright, you win. We're not cut out for this." Yeah, we'll let them live. That's a good weapon. The pirates swayed from the career path. You return to the settlement. Thank you. They returned to us before you did. I don't think we'll need this anymore. That's a great weapon. And we see we need 2 extra power. Definitely reach that. It's about getting enough other power. But if we do something like this for now. Oh, golden. Alright, now that was a great beacon for us. You see a small station nearby and feel the shudder of shots ringing through the ship. You can't be sure without sensors, but it seems to be intruders on your ship. Alright. Tell you what, you can get in there. Probably heal up everyone while we're here. But anyway, so yeah, the first album by the White Stripes is. I was listening to it, and the more I'm like, God, I'm so interested in this album. I want to say I was like, oh man, I was amazed by this album, but I was so interested in it. And it is a good album, by the way. I would highly recommend the White Stripes first album because it actually does. I think it still does bang. When I say subjectively, I like the Black Keys more. It is definitely still a close margin. I can definitely get behind some White Stripes. They've been building up for me too over like maybe the last year. And Meg White too is just such a good drummer. And that's actually, you know what? That's what makes the first album so good. Is the drums? They're like so much more forward than even in some of their other albums, and I love that. Let's go to here. Be more field too. Jump to the middle of a plasma storm, multiply recently incapacitated ships, luminous shadow, briefly illuminated by the lightning. Let's manually search the wreckage for survivors. Most of the debris is hardly even usable as scrap, however, you eventually find an intact weapon that can be mounted onto your ship. That's pretty sweet. Sell that. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One ship at the small station is offering a deal. That is a deal. 7 fuel for 1 drone part. That's pretty good. And we're looking alright. Like, we're actually looking pretty good at the end of this run. A small pirate ship messaged you. That sure is a giant ship you got there. You fire a warning shot across their bow and they respond, hey, it's no need for violence. So it's just a comment. But anyways, yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the White Stripes for right now. The drums in the first album, especially, there's so much forward brought. And you know, I do have more to say, actually. You encounter a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks like it was fleeing a rebel advance, ran out of fuel. Its stress beacon is active, but you're not sure if anyone's on board. Let's hail them. You hail the refugee ship. A pirate ship jumps to the system, and they're using the refugee ship as baits. Those bastards. I'm kidding. These guys hack the engines like it's a porn system to me. Nice missile, that's what we needed. You know what? Go for the piloting system. Hold on here. They might burn out. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, they're gonna die. They're actually gonna die this way. No! I'm a fool. I forgot to turn off the artillery beam. Oh, man. Pirate ship destroyed. The refugee ship thanks you for the assistance. As just a goodwill and seeing how effectively dispatch the enemy ship, they offer what supplies they can spare. That is a big sad. Let's go here. A small shuttle appears on the local radar. Turns out it was a rebel automated scouts. What I want to say more about it was that about the White Stripes first album, which is called the White Stripes, funnily enough. Actually, that makes perfect sense, actually, but, because it's a callback to when other bands would name the first album off the band name. And still do to time to time, like in that example. But, besides the drums being more up in the front, what I also want to say was that the drums kind of guide the song a lot more. Whereas before, it's kind of like it serves as foundation for other stuff to build upon and guide the song through the beat of the drum. In this case, I felt like, especially in the first album, but in general for the White Stripes, the drum kind of actually plays a part a lot more in shaping the direction the song goes. Again, especially in the first album. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of scrap material. Alright, let's go here. You arrive in the asteroid belt, discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Okay, can we go for this? This should help a lot in the efforts. Also, it's framey. Do we have like something open? It's like so laggy. No. You should be dead. Actually, go for this, because we only have one shield. There we go. Easy fight, though. The ship explodes behind with scrap material. Alright, cool. But yeah, that's basically, you know, that's what else I want to say, basically, is that the drum does play a lot more of a, instead of just a foundation part, it plays a lot more of a, like a, I'm trying to think of the right way to describe it. It provides us a lot more of a shaping quality. That's the best way I can describe it towards the end of the episode here. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL traffic charge, you can jump to the next sector. Scanners reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful material while waiting for FTL to recharge. Scanners reveal a asteroid with useful composition. You extract some fuel. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the White Stripes. For now, I got to listen to everything. I'll let you know. Oh, and that Meg White's a great drummer in general. Underrated, really. A very unique style. Uncharted Nebula or Song Control Nebula? Or Song Control. It might be a Song Control Nebula if you think about it. I mean, it's basically all nebulas anyways. That'll be for next episode, though. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace out.